Right, good morning, how are we doing? Right, we're fishing today. We're back on a snipe lake. This is going to be part 4 on the shallow brook snipe lake again. This time we're going to be doing a bit of spotted pike fishing. So, a little pike rod. Yeah, was pondering whether to go down to the river or not, but I think because we've had so much rain lately, I don't think it would be too high or too fast to flow or whatever, so I'll have a look tomorrow. But however, we're on, like I said, we're on Snipe Lake. We've got a new braid reel on here, so I treat myself to a little extendable pike rod. This one is 9 foot, which is ideal for roaming around. It's just get that down there. So it's quite lightweight roaming around. Again, I don't use anything fancy. I just basically got a float stop there, float, and a link. Put a trace on at the end of it, and nothing fancy. The rod is actually a Witchwood, right? I actually think that's a carp rod, but it's a £3 test curve. That's more than enough for what I want in here. And obviously I just smashed the reel up as well. Cheap little setup. Mono on, £23 mono. This is the Fox Exit Pro. It's a .40 diameter, so it's always going to be fairly strong. And yeah, pretty much good from that. So this is the first time use, so we'll get first time trial. Right, I'll just get myself set up and go from that. Right, basically to quickly run you through the setup I'm using. Got a 9 foot Witchwood riot rod. This is the extricator. Like I said, 9 foot. The 10 foot had a 50mm butt ring, which I didn't see the point in that, but that is, I think it's a carp rod in the day. So matched up with a Riot 55S, £23 mono line, .40 diameter, so it's going to be fairly strong, and being Fox is quite abrasive. A float, obviously, and a float bead, which is up there, if you can see that. No, because that's right out of your screen, but it's there. Bead, float stop. Weight to compensate the float, because the float is a 25 grammer. It's got a dent in it. How do I get a dent in that? Ooh, keep an eye on that. No, you'll see if that's sinking, well, you know there's a problem. So there's a float, 25 grams to compensate the float. Straight down to that, so it's basically a same rig setup as you would normally have. Quick link swivel, straight to a trace, and a smelt on the end of it. Size 8 hook, treble hooks. I normally put the 2 hooks in the fish, but I have one out this time because that's how I can't get the one in it. And that's it. If you wonder why I've got it in line with the float, because when I retrieve the float, I want that to act like a little wind fish, because I should just casually bring it back in, and we'll basically go from that. So we're fishing over here. Let's spin you around. So the question is, in conjunction to where the lake, part of the lake we're on, we're actually on the point. I call it the point because it's the main central part of the lake, which is obviously, we fished over that other side of the bushes, and we fished over there before, and that one at the front there. This is, do you call it, I don't know, you call it the point. Go back round there. You call it the point or the island or something or other, don't know. But I do know we're fishing, and that's all that matters. So I shall keep an eye on that, and it won't be long before we have a brew. So the time is now coming up to 9:30. I've had a wander about and I have found a few nice little spots I quite fancy. But said there's a couple, one come over there and one come over here, so I thought we'll just try in here first to see how we get on, because I am, or at least I will be, equipped to move about. So it'll just be a case of chair, bag. I'll take the holder back so I don't need it. I'll take my sling off it and the net, and that'll basically be it. So I'll just be able to pick up a weekly scoop. Now I'm hoping the line drift that'll help with the fish moving around. Right, I just had a little recast. I've gone about a foot deeper, foot or maybe 2 foot deeper, and I've chucked it a bit more towards the pads. So you can see them lily pads to the right. I don't know if you can see where you are. Quick focusing. Where are we? Over there. And I've just gone beside it, wondering if there might be some harbouring up there, if there's some small fry around. But I think it must be on the bottom, because the line's gone tight. It's not moving, it's stationary, so the weight has gone to the bottom, and obviously you've got out like a dead bait, which is fine. So we'll just give that a little whirl. I've just got to be, probably like I said, next half an hour, so I'm going to probably just got to be darting around, trying different locations, different depths to see basically what happens. And if I don't get nothing, obviously I'm going to take the holder back to the vehicle, put that away, and I'm going to sort of pack down to take care of it in. Bag will stay with me because it's got all my unhooking gear and stuff on it, and my unhooking mat on the back, and my little weight sling in it as well. Should we get a decent size one, and my weight, and so basically my bag is my essential kit. So I'll be doing that. So we'll just give it a little while here. And this is my new net. Basically, that's my net. That's the Sprue Freestyle. And the good thing about it is, one, you pull that down and it's a quick flick and it locks into position. Secondly, the only thing I don't like about it is this here. I'm not sure, it feels a bit tight, but it is locked into position, so I think you just give it a quick couple of little turns and you're free to come out, making it quite an extendable net. Yeah, that's that match. Obviously just tighten up and we're away. So that gives you another length of handle. It's a good arms reach. Also as well you come with a clip. So when you fold it away, you can just clip it on your bag or something, or whatever you want to do. Yeah, that's ideal. That'll do for now. This isn't the one I actually went for, but it will do because I got desperate. I want the Savage Gear one, so I think it's got a bigger, I think it's a longer, but bigger net. It's a little bit deeper as well, and the handle extends out as well. I want the extendable handle one. Got it in here, yep. So I got desperate, so I got this. And this will do for now. I'm just hoping to get a decent sized pike in there. Though it's not round as such, it is more oval. So I'm hoping it's going to be fine. It's going to have to do. But I should be fine. I can get a decent sized pike in there. It's quite a big spoon, so should be fine. So yeah, nothing complicated. Again, it's actually quite lightweight for what it is. And it's manoeuvrable, and you can fold it all down and away you go. That's the handle bit I like, because obviously if you're like that, can you imagine the situation I was in before? That foot or 2 foot would have been absolutely perfect. Right, we're on the move. I was there a little while ago. I just brought my bait back in just to have a recast. And the little jack followed it in and I just missed him. So I think I'm going to go to the end, which is here. Because I just put my chair down or something. Because it's twice I've seen a little fish surface around here. So I'm now wondering if there's some small fry around here and the pike or loon. Sorry, I don't know if you saw that very well. Around there. So we'll give it a bash up here, see what happens. Caught me rod. Oh my days, it's all gone wrong. So I'm going to give it another hour or so here, and we'll basically go from that. So I've seen one, so I know there's one in here. It weren't very big, I say about £2-3, but I'm going to change from smelt to a mackerel. I might just pump a little bit of liquid in them, so we'll see what happens. Right, look at me waffling on. Right, while I'm back to tell you now, this is important because this is a syringe. I've already pumped the fish full of oil. It's important that you push the fish away from you, hand behind it, and you push it into the fish. Do not bite it into your fingers. So always have everything that way, hands behind, going forward. And also make sure when you're finished, you put the needle back on. Very, very important that. Because if you get it pumped into your hand, into your fingers, even if you put the air into it, it'll go into your bloodstream and cause you no end of problems. Pike fishing tip of the week. Right, dinner time has happened. I just had my tea. Just had my dinner, just having a cup of coffee. I put a couple of recasts out there, and I've let a little bit of line off so that it can drift around like it has, because it was over there, it's now drifting around. I was hoping that the movement, the bobbing of the wind, put the ripples down, bobbing up and down, it would look like it's sort of an injured fish, but it hasn't worked. So I don't know. The mackerel is actually quite a big mackerel. I didn't realise how big it was. So what I might do after I've had my cuppa, I'm going to give it another half an hour or so on in this swim, and then I'm going to put on a small roach. So I've gone from smelt to mackerel to roach. Now mackerel has only worked quite well for me in the past, but not today. Right, we've moved again. We were over there. We've come round here, so we basically come around here. Get to go around here. I might even just give it a few more hours here, and then might finish off with the back there. So we'll basically go from there. Stuck with a little roach on for now. Dave was saying that there was about a 14 pounder caught out here in Pike, so you know our reasonable territory, so he may not have moved, but it all depends on whether they are feeding or not. And that's basically how it's going to work. So I've changed bait 3 times, and I've only had one follow, and that's smelt, and that was on when I was bringing it in just to have a recast, and haven't seen him since, or any sign of him. So I opted to take a couple of moves that we were before, and I thought, well, I'll come round here and we'll go from here, and we'll sort of probably work our way around. The car's only over there, so I can dump off my food bag, so it's something a bit less to carry around, so just make it a bit easier. And I might even just take my bag, sling, and leave my wash down in the chair in the car, and sort of go from that. So just make it a bit more lighter. So we're here for now for a little while, and I'll stick you out there, and I'm only just there a minute, but I am going to chop and change in and around, so we'll go from that and we'll see what happens. Right, we are on the move. Nothing down there whatsoever, even slow retrievals produced nothing, no sign of anything. I've lost my route as well, so I might go back to smelt and see what it smells like. So we're going to be going over there and give that a whirl. And so I've been most of the lake. So what I might do, if this fails on the float, I'm going to take the float off, and then I'm going to put a ledger rig on and fish tomorrow, or the next time I'm down here, fish with 2 dead baits on the bottom. I'll do it that way, and I'll probably lay static, put a little bit of oil, just a bit of extra flavour, traction in, and hopefully we'll get something that way. Again, depending if they're feeding or not. So it's been pretty tough going at the minute, but that's what keeps you intrigued. That's what you keep coming back. They're in here. You just got to catch them and find them. So that's the plan. Right, so we're now going to go honky tonky over there. Opted to do is I've just done a little bit of depth checking, and this lead, white should just about be on the bottom, or at least just off it, which means the bait will sit on the bottom. We've got wind coming in at us at the minute, hence why you're facing this way. And I'm going to go back to a double hook. That's the one I had before. It's the new size I've got now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use it because it's a small bait. I'm going to go back to size 8 treble. And Mackie, smelly cucumber smelling trout. Cucumber smelling smelt. So again, I'm just gonna stick that in there, just a bit like that, and just do it right. Goodness me, whatever's going on. So it ends up something a bit like that. So that'll lie on the floor like that. Where the float is sitting, fly and go down, the weight should probably just about sit on the bottom, because there's a fine balance between go a foot out and it's deep, foot in and slightly shallow. I think it's slightly shallow there. I know there was some pads down there from before. I also know there's a bar there as well, so I've got to be careful of that. It's trolling fishing morning, but there you go, it's the lake rules. So yeah, so the bait should come out. Should sit, so the pike picked the bait up, pull the lead, and should get a registered bite. At least that's the theory anyway. If you keep the line tight, the wind coming in, that shouldn't blow that around too much, because that wind is, it's actually quite cheap. My hands are quite cold now, we're nice and warm, but it's the cost of, it's the price. Privilege of fishing in the winter time. Right, I'm waffling on like a waffler, and we'll see what the last few hours bring. It's now coming up to 2 o'clock, so we've got an hour and a half. So this will probably be my last movement of the day. Right, nothing has happened from the earlier on. I've recast the bait out roughly the same place, but just a little bit further out. I'm wondering if they're out in the middle, because I saw a little fish skim across the surface. She was back and fin, and that was it. But they was out in the middle, so I'm actually wondering if they're out there. So I think next time I'm going to come down and I'm going to be on the dead baits, on the bottom baits. And I'm going to put one out in the middle, and I'm going to put one just randomly out there, and then just sort of basically go from there. So that's pretty much all I can do. I don't know where I'm going to be tomorrow. Before I say that, it's now coming up to closing time. It's now coming up to 20 to 4. The gates close at 4 o'clock, so I've only got to put the hook on that in there, strap down, car's over there, so we're laughing all like the lead, as they say. So I'm going to call it here for now, and I don't know where I'm going to be tomorrow. I don't know whether to come back here or go to the river. I'll see how it all pan out. But I'll be doing something, so we will catch up then, because in about 2 minutes I shall pack down, and it'll only take me a few seconds. It's just literally, like I said, hook in there, goes in there, give out the garlic, just got to fold the rod down, put in the hole, job done. And then we'll be off. So I will call it there, and if you got this far, thank you very much for watching. It has been a blank, it has been a tough old session. I've been nice and warm all day. My poor little handies have not. So yeah, that's a bit of the wind's a bit of a chill. Although if that wind weren't here, that'd be quite nice. So on that note, I will thank you for a thumbs up. Feel free to subscribe. I do plan to do a lot more videos of the pike side of things until the season's over, and we shall go from there. So if you like what I do, subscribe, thumbs up, do what you need to do. Hopefully we'll catch you next time, and hopefully with a fish on. Last remaining minute. Oh, and it's getting colder.